write a new vow and stuff in there. And my kids are gonna be a part of the wedding. They're gonna be part of the ceremony, I should say. My son's gonna be the oldest boy. He's gonna be the one that gives back the rings and all that shit.
So he's gonna be the ring bearer, you mean?
Yes.
Well, people are not gonna be interested because I just started a Lego Marvel stream.
Well, heads up next time.
Well, I just felt like doing a Lego stream.
Alright.
But I guess congratulations, Block.
Thank you. We're going to be doing that in January 1st. We already have the dates in January 1st. At that point in time that Richard's Bar is open. So.
Was that like the day you guys got married or no?
Yeah. No. Our anniversary is my birthday, January 11th.
Are you installing something? Because you sound like a robot right now.
Yeah, motherfucker. God damn.
Shield research submarines are extremely useful for taking the fight to bad guys while underwater. These subs feature advanced tracking equipment, ideal for locating enemies or items of interest.
Yeah, our vows, our anniversary is January 11th. January 11th of 2019.
Where exactly are you sending
Yeah, but we considered ourselves married. Not officially, but we always said we were practically married. before our actual wedding. That's just what we did because she got pregnant with we already had her firstborn at that point. And we practically considered ourselves married. She always called me her husband, I always called her my wife.
That is not our research zone.
Those were the fun days. Well, days are still fun now these days. That was when we were both bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I had hair on my head still.
Two bags of garbage out, never sitting out in the back porch.
I actually ran out of
what
garbage before I joined the party. That's why
Legend 123 Iffy. Why is Spider-Man on the thumbnail? Because I'm a Spider-Man fan. If you don't like it, go away then.
Compliments of Mr. Nick Fury. You know I can fit you with a rocket.
That was funny.
Well, no, like if you're looking at my stream right now, some random person just.
But you didn't tell him to fuck off.
He wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I mean, if he's one of my oldest, if he's one of my subscribers, blog, I'm not gonna say like fuck off or.
I mean, you always tell us to fuck off.
Well, because we're friends.
We're not really one of his subscribers, like in that sense.
Well, hey, I'm one of his subscribers.
And I know Ryan is because I watch some of his videos sometimes, and he sometimes watches mine because I know he posts some of mine. But
I don't know how to make videos on YouTube, so
it's simple. It's just press the share app, the share thing on your videos when you take it on your camera, and then you can select either YouTube or fucking Facebook or Instagram if you wanted to.
I don't have any social media unless it works for MySpace.
Wait, is MySpace still a thing?
I'm on it right now. Yeah. I was just checking to see if my
age right there.
Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up, Ryan.
I'm gonna get on MySpace.
I was actually on my MySpace just now. I was just checking to see if anything good with any updates on anything. So. Like my aunts and my uncles are still on it, so I've had mine since 2009.
It turns in and out and saw no Spider-Man. What?
What the fuck was I about to do? Oh.
You forgot what you're about to say, didn't you, Buck?
No, I didn't say about to say. I said, what the fuck was I about to do? Oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Checking to see if my audio's able. Yep, I can be heard. So they heard me going on about the MySpace shit.
Well,
the
dude,
another
it's
reason
not like
I
a big
chose
problem if they
Pokemon.
hurt you if you want to redo your vows. I mean, you didn't have a problem in one of my streams when you said like.
No, like I told you boys, I'm an open book. Don't bother me any.
Yeah,
I was
you're
just
even
curious.
you've been open on various streams too.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm an open book. I've been an open book. So
My spider sense again. What is
Yep.
Plus, you're an open book with us.
fuck yeah.
It just says the legend. The
I
legend.
don't know
just
everything
filler.
about me.
Okay, the legend.
spider sense is
You know,
tingling?
you know everything
Do you
about
have
me.
a
even
problem
my
against Spider-Man?
past.
Yeah, and you decide to share about that.
Why not? I mean, you guys are my good friends. So
Yeah, I mean, I
I know
probably would
I-
say like if one day I got married, I want to tell you guys, hey, I'm engaged.
or you're gonna be like Jake and say, oh yeah, in a couple days I'm gonna be married.
Okay, so
I
legend
wasn't even
is a
there
straight
for
thing.
that,
Alright.
but Ryan told me that shit.
Well, don't take it the wrong way, Legend. I thought you might have been nice Spidey fan because the way you said, why is my thumbnail like Spider-Man? So I
He was
just,
probably asking out of curiosity.
like, well, maybe he should like put curiosity underneath the text so I would get that because even,
That's no big deal. No big deal, my friends.
He probably wanted to know a little bit about the Beyond Corporation.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Still
Haven't
one
heard
of the
that.
dumbest storylines.
I still hope for What If Season 2 we get some more episodes that have Spidey in them.
We
And I'm
probably
still
will.
gonna
We'll probably
laugh too at the reason that the third Spider-Verse movie is called Beyond the Spider-Verse is because Beyond Corporation is involved somehow in the plot
I
of the
swear
movie.
to God, if they put the fucking Beyond Corporation, I want to fucking murder the fucking... You know, I'm gonna say I want to fucking murder the liar who please...
You just had to say that, Ryan.
Yeah, but Brock, don't take it too literally. Like you thought I said something one time, you actually took it too literally that you wanted me to be off PlayStation for,
A couple months.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Because Ryan knew I was not.
Yeah, well, if you heard someone say that in public, don't you think they would need to take a break from whatever the fuck they were doing?
Well, that's not from fucking video games, you fucking moron.
Well, I know I'm a moron, but you don't need to keep on pointing out the obvious. God.
Well, you make it too easy. I mean, Jesus Christ, you give both me and Ryan the ammunition, and we always do is pull the fucking trigger.
Hey, why you gotta point out? You always point out the obvious, man. Come on, it's common knowledge. I'm pretty sure it's been common knowledge considering the fact that every stream you, Ryan, and fucking Barry did all mentioned me being a goddamn idiot. So.
Well, dude, there was one time in Ryan's stream,
like
you
I said, common knowledge. You boys are gonna kill me. I swear to God.
Legend, I think we are going to see the Scarlet Spider. What?
If it isn't this vape or my cigarette's gonna kill me, it's gonna be most likely you boys.
Either
my
that
face.
or your own kids, whichever.
Oh God.
But anyway, Legend, I think people say, or some videos say we might see the Scarlet Spider because if one of the Spider logos has a different color, it means a different Spider-Man, and one of them represent the Scarlet Spider. Hello, San? Yeah, I know who Scarlet Spider is. Alright. True, at first I didn't know about the Scarlet Spider until I, like, had some comics that showed him, and then... And I got two people on the Lego Marvel stream. Let's see.
Maybe we'll see Chasm.
You know, I would fucking freak out if either part 2 or part 3 we somehow see the Insomniac Spider-Man, both Peter and Miles, just for
Fishing trawler?
hyping maybe something for Spider-Man 2. Like, imagine in the movie, for some reason, the Insomniac Peter is wearing the Advanced Suit 2.0 instead of the first one, because we saw the first one in Into the Spider-Verse because of Peter Parker from Miles' Dimension Spider-Lair. Which actually, you know, it kind of made me wonder, because that blonde-haired Peter probably was married to his world's MJ, right? And he's been Spider-Man for 10 years, so you think at that point, you think him and MJ might have had a kid or something. Or hell, she could have been pregnant.
Yeah, she could have been pregnant with Mayday Parker.
But we don't know unless Miles says, like, he pays MJ a visit once in a while to see how she's doing.
Ryan the Boar from Last of Us 2.
Yep. Your worst enemy, your worst nightmare. Along with the Rat King.
All I kept on saying was, why won't you die?
But when
Mayday
he first
Parker
popped out,
or
when you were
Yeah,
inside,
with
then
Jay.
you said, Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Are you
Christ!
asking me, like, if we're gonna see, like, Mayday Parker, like, Spider-Girl in the Spider-Verse
Drop my
movie,
controller.
or,
Jesus
a version of Aunt May who got bitten by the spider? Because there is a version of that.
If I had a dog in bingo, what's his name?
You know, actually,
Sorry.
there's one thing I don't understand. Like, some people who get bitten by the spider besides Peter, their costumes always stay red and blue. It's only with Gwen, her costume is not a red and blue version of Peter's costume. It's a different color.
Next thing you know, you're gonna make fucking Uncle Ben Spider-Man.
There is a universe that he is one, actually. I know this
You
because the
fucking
spider...
You fucking serious? I was
Yes.
just joking.
No, see, there's a universe that is, if you read the first Spider-Verse storyline, there's one Earth that the Spider-Man went to, but it's all, like, gone to hell, like, think of it like Terminator style, but everything is toxic, including the air. So, the
Yeah,
funny
it's gonna be
thing is,
toxic. Barney stuff.
yeah, but the last human survivor is Ben Parker. And the reason he's the Spider-Man there because he was with his version of Peter on the field trip. But, see, he stopped being Spider-Man because his version of the Green Goblin blew up his house that had Peter and Aunt May in there. And Octavius is the one that ended the fucking world.
Of course fucking Otto would.
Yeah, and this is during the time where Superior Spider-Man, some reason, time traveled to the event. And he meets Peter in the future when Otto thinks Peter's is from the past, like before Otto took over Peter's body. Like, the Peter Parker from 616 tries to convince Ben to try to be Spider-Man one last time, but then somehow a pep talk from Otto Peter managed to convince him. And now that Spider-Man version of Uncle Ben is living in Mayday's universe while being like the uncle to her and also to Peter's younger son Benji, who does have organic web shooter powers, actually.
Did you just say Benji?
Yeah, that's the name of Mayday's brother. I'm not joking.
B-E-N-J-I?
No, like B-E-N-J-Y for Benji.
Oh, I was gonna say that, cause that's my dog's name, one of my dogs' name.
No, nothing like that at all.
Yeah, B-E-N-J-I, that's one of my dogs' names.
Yeah, but no, the way they spell it in the comics is B-E-N-J-Y, so. This happened during the second Amazing Spider-Girl comic one. Even that was a 30-issue series, because even Mayday had a little Clone Saga story herself, because her clone has a, I wouldn't say like the Venom symbiote, but I'm going to assume so. I mean, hell, there's even a universe where Norman Osborn is a Spider-Man, or even his son Harry, but in that universe, he's dead. In fact, that universe is Gwen Stacy's the fucking Goblin.
Norman.
Yeah, Norman's Spider-Man looks fucking weird. He has like 4 extra arms, and he's a black and red. But knowing it's a Norman Osborn, you still cannot trust him as a Spider-Man. Hey, Sand, Legend, if you guys gotta argue, do it somewhere else, not during the stream, please. the fuck up, MODOK.
No! My power is great!
I am MODOK. I am designed only for conquest.
Well, it sounds like you and Sans are arguing to me, Legends in the text, alright?
What the fuck are they arguing about?
I don't fucking know.
That actually happened during one of my streams one time.
What's that?
Like I was in the middle of live streaming and focusing on the game, and then my parents were arguing in the background. It only happened one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I just told him politely. I said, "Can you move that into another room?" Because I told him at the time I was focused on my stream.
Right.
But I didn't want people to hear that in the stream. But luckily it only happened one time, so.
Hey Ryan, how do you feel about this weekend watching the Snyder Cut?
Sure, you know I'm down. I'll watch that movie anytime.
Alright.
This time, let's not watch it with Jace. No knocks on him. But the first time I could barely hear the movie.
Yeah, I
I'm
full
telling
on
you
agree with
about
you.
Because he
You
talked, because that was I'd be fine for any other
Spider-Man is
movie,
dead.
but since it's 4 hours and he talks like non-stop from beginning to end, I could barely hear what was going on in the movie.
And I barely talk because when I watch a movie, I'm quiet when I watch the movie because I get into it.
Yeah, but Jace kept trying to get your attention, remember?
Yeah. Hey, Brock! 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 You sound like Sans yelling Claire, except he was saying my name.
He kept
Jesus.
saying, Brock! Hey, Brock!
Yeah. Well, I guess you could say he was begging for it. Sorry. Jesus.
Full power! Was it enough?
Get the fuck out of my sight, MODOK.
Ryan, did you get that set where MODOK came into? Like the
Yeah.
earlier set?
That's why I said that line. I am MODOK. I am designed only for conquest.
I remember that, and it came with like a beardless Thor.
Yeah, it came with the Thor from the comics.
Yeah.
Like a young Thor.
Yeah, and it came with, I think a Hulk,
You also
right?
got a comic book version of Falcon, like not MCU version, comics Falcon. You got, I think, Taskmaster.
Did you get
You
Hulk?
also got Hulk. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Worry not,
like one of the
Thor.
big Hulk,
My
Green
telekinesis
Hulks
can
with purple
separate water
pants,
molecules.
like the comic book one.
Yeah,
It
not
was
the
ba-
Lou
and the funny
Ferrigno
thing-
one.
The funny thing is, it was based off of the Avengers Assemble show. Actually,
Oh,
at the
God.
time,
Well, I
which
gotta
was
ask you, what's your
basically an
thought?
MCU clone.
Alright, I gotta ask you, what's
Oh,
your
wait,
thoughts
the
on
Twinkie
Avengers
Spider-Man.
Wait, what'd you say?
Assemble? What is your thoughts on the Avengers Assemble show?
Like I just said, it was basically an event MCU clone because you could tell that's what they were trying to do. Like they were trying to take like what worked in the Josh Whedon Avengers Assemble movie and make a show out of it. They were even
Wow.
mimicking like storylines and the voices from the movie too.
Well, except for the part for some reason where they didn't use the Guardians of the Galaxy to look like the MCU counterparts, they made them look like their comic book version.
Yeah, they were making the Guardians for some reason look like how they did in that Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon show that was also out at the time.
But not only that, let's see, like, I don't
And
think
they even did crossovers from what I remember with Ultimate Spider-Man and Hulk's in the Agent of Smash.
Yeah, but they had the comic book look to it, not the MCU. The only time the MCU versions had crossover was what the 2017 cartoon show was. That one didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, because in the 2017 show they were trying to tie it into the MCU at the time.
Even though you had Ultimate Spider-Man already.
I didn't hate the show, it just, I don't know, I wasn't that much of a fan of, like, the animation style for it.
Well, I'll still check out the 2017 after I get back to watching 90s and then checking out Unlimited.
The 2017 one got more interesting when you got into the third season, like the Maximum Venom one.
Yeah, but that one has less episodes compared to the other two seasons. Hell, season 2 did the Superior Spider-Man storyline, which I never thought a Spider-Man cartoon would ever do. Plus, at least they didn't do it too fucking dark. Like how it happens in the comics, it's just dark as hell. However, I didn't still understand, like, why didn't Octavius try to switch bodies with, like, Reed Richards or Iron Man? Like, when he want to live in a body that's a bit more science related. I mean, Peter is a smart guy, but he ain't like a super genius. Or hell, he could just take a random person's body and then just say, I was a good friend of Octavia's, and then just look her in the shadows to fuck with Peter's life. But no, he decides to take Peter's life and tries to live his own. That's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, and when they were, for some reason, even though he was acting different, the other Avengers members didn't. They were dumb for some reason in that show. They didn't.
Well, not just the show, also the
was
comics. I mean, Jesus Christ, they thought Peter was either brainwashed or he was swapped with a Skrull. I mean,
it's like, how do you not know that there's a crazy maniacal scientist inside of his body?
Yeah, like, you couldn't get a fucking mind reader to maybe read Peter's fucking mind. Like, you couldn't call, hey, Doctor Strange, you mind reading Spider-Man's mind for a sec? Wait, Doctor Strange can read minds, right?
Ooh.
Ryan, does Doctor Strange read minds?
What'd you say?
Does Doctor Strange read minds? Like, can you look into your mind?
Yeah, he can because of the Mind Stone.
He can't just do it without a Infinity Stone?
Yeah, because for some reason when he does it in the comics, he has to have the stone in order to do it.
Spider sense is tingling.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, Wanda can just go into people's minds without an Infinity Stone.
Well, that, you also got Jean Grey.
I mean, so can Hugo Strange, if you think about it.
Yeah, he can go inside of Crane's mind and see everything that's cooked up in there.
But no, they
Wait.
just...
Wait, which Crane are you talking about here?
Jonathan Crane.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the other Crane.
No.
I mean, you never know.
I'm just talking to you guys and watching YouTube videos while I wait for my Marvel 2 to finish.
How about you just open the
Because I'm downloading the full game along with the DLC.
What?
Because I thought some of the DLC missions were fun.
Really? With the banging? Really?
We're starting from the beginning, or are we going to continue our save for it?
Starting from the beginning, because this is one of the games that I didn't have on my extended hard drive. I saved that space for like WoW Part 1 and 2, and Arkham, all the Arkham games, Uncharted. RDR Redemption.
Ah yes, Redemption RR.
Hey, no.
Which I played a little bit of last night, actually.
Yep.
Still a fun game. Especially in the beginning, it's fun. But then when you get into the later chapters, that's another story.
Oh, the Statue of Liberty is coming alive.
And the funny thing is, they were actually going to do that in No Way Home, but they scrapped the idea.
You know, I still am a little bit annoyed the 2017 show doesn't have any more feature seasons because they finally.
Yeah, I am kind of annoyed at that too because of the way the show ended. Especially.
Yeah, especially that you hype up showing Mary Jane Watson, then you finally show her in what was now the last season. That's like worse than like Unlimited getting left on a cliffhanger, like you don't see what happens.
Yeah, and I would have taken anything to see what would happen with that show.
You know, because some YouTubers are gonna make a fan-made second season to the new animated series, I wouldn't be surprised if someone was nice enough to do that for Unlimited, like just make the last missing episode, like even though it'll be their own
someone
version.
should even do that since they're doing for Spider-Man the new animated series. Besides continuing Unlimited, they should make like a fan-made season 3 for Spectacular as well. For Spectacular Spider-Man.
Well, the YouTuber friend of mine
could make a fan-made version of it if they wanted.
Actually, one of my Spidey YouTuber friends missed the part. He sort of made a fan-made season 3. Now it's just like an auto book, like you hear what the person is talking about, but it still counts for the season.
No, man.
And I'll just do another stream tomorrow for Lego Marvel. Thank you, Sam, and